Eh. Game, please don't do that. Jeez. There's there's a lot of there's a lot of videos where it's just like, I should watch that, I should watch that, I should watch that, and it's just like I'll never have enough time for watching them all. But the most recent one, it's just kind of nice. In any case. Hello and welcome to my usual Sky Dailies. My name's Flicker, and today we'll be getting these little quests done. It's been a long fucking day. Had to wake up, go to a blood draw appointment, got inspired by a whole bunch of ideas on the way to and from that appointment. Picked up some meds on the way back, cooked dinner for the week. Because I have to do that at least once a week, just to A, prove that I can still do it, and B, so that way my mom doesn't get annoyed at me and feels like she doesn't feel like I'm taking advantage of her. Even if it's as simple as hamburger helper, that is still cooking enough. Oh, oh. I don't think I'll be ready to do this every day quite yet, but I can definitely say I felt like I got a good chunk of things done today. Oh, speaking of, Sparks, fighting in wild form resonance. I was just kind of sitting at the. I was just kind of walking around at the platform arm where the metro lines up and everything. And I was just swinging my bag, the plastic bag that had my water bottles in it, from side to side. And it kind of just became this concept. Someone who fights using a similar momentum and pendulum mechanic. An extra level of an extra extension of self beyond just a tail that they also wield as a weapon. To help with balance, unpredictability, and all that. And the ironic thing is, this song over here, this is the song that really just kind of brought it into effect twice today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into that headspace again within the next week or month, but the idea of it, just elbow jab into pendulum strike low, then backhand and upper kick after having closed the distance. It's it's a multi-chain attack that if someone isn't willing to endure at least a little bit of pain in some regard, isn't willing to count on their body being hardened in one of the spots that's being struck at, then ultimately they're going to reflexively flinch and then get fucking knocked back. Of course, someone who's got a good enough sense of prediction and balance isn't going to try and guard it. Someone who can avoid it is probably going to shift to the side and try to make use of that, my own momentum against me, which would be one of the situations where that doesn't work. But I love that I was able to draw it out here, let alone the kind of walking around. Using the pendulum object, swinging it around, kind of like someone would swing a nunchuck, but instead of holding it like a nunchuck, I hold it like a bag like that mace thing that Noelle is holding. Spiritual ceremony combined with what? Let me check the art. Combine martial arts, religious ceremony, dancing, and a bit of drunken boxing into the formula for how the dynamics of this would work. Drunken boxing as a momentum shift from high speed to low speed, especially with the pendulum mechanic. Dancing for being able to just swing the damn thing around like a short range mace and bounce it off of your opponent's body, delivering rapid hits over different areas. Martial arts, definitely. Just for basic ability to have firm stance, lock or parry, while keeping in mind the momentum of your own swing. Because I fucking bonked myself on the forehead earlier today with my water bottles. And it was like, oh shit, I've got to be careful with this. Because the plastic may not be all that durable. That doesn't mean water isn't still heavy. And that's like the whole idea of improvised weapon. I love it. Fluidity, freedom, performance, deception. Hell, if someone focuses on the mace or whatever the fuck else. Huh? Huh. Neat. But no, if someone you could include like a bit of misdirection in there too, like in magic tricks, wherein you feint for one attack and then allow something to change your stance, the grip on the length of the chain, or just the intention of the action. And it would just create that sense of overwhelm. And then you can start getting to strategical planning like Jujutsu Kaisen, 3 layers deep. Get predictable, get predictable, get predictable, and then fucking subvert it. And when you've gotten adjusted to that, go 9 layers deep, because 3 is the square root of 9. I did 7 eat 9. You're supposed to eat 3 square meals a day. Fucking loves I collected that little meme and image from the internet. Things that people that people create just from their own insights. I find them beautiful. There's no way I'd ever want to give up on humanity when you're this beautifully clever and stupid at the same time. You're able to embrace your own faults and use them as a reason to fucking party. Oh. Excuse me, please. Come on, let's play. Let's have fun with it, damn it. Tired of being so serious. Play with the flexible, be respectful to the stringent and strict. Ooh. There's also something I wrote earlier in Discord today in preparation for just where I thought a conversation was going or to check someone's capacity. And I want to read it aloud right now, even if it's a bit intimate. Climb up structures, bounce off walls, practice your flips and make use of your falls. You're a gremlin, wild and free, and you can play within systems, just like me. Contract signed, my dear. Go play with perceptions, rearrange your bounds, anchor to reality, and nurture new ground. I look forward to see how you bloom as yourselves, you adorable goober. Don't know why, but hey. Maybe someone will use that as a bit of inspiration out there, even if I don't know them. It would be an interesting thing to find out later on down the line. And it doesn't sound intimate, but that's because I skipped over the line of like roleplay dialogue describing actions. Because that doesn't deserve to be in the YouTube video. Fuck off. What do we got here today? Whoa. Like playing with mortars. Damn it. Good challenge, though. I'll keep doing this. Yeah. Maybe instead of trying to control the angle, I control the distance. Too sharp. Fucking damn, hell yeah! Let's go, that was satisfying. No, don't leave the shared space. If you can't precisely control the angle of your shot, but you know the distance it'll travel based on that angle, then just change your position. But that's me speaking as a deskie. One of my gremlins did say they wouldn't sign such a contract, and I'm now curious as to know as to why. Is it because their passions and interests are different, or is there something in my phrasing that they see that I don't? Conversation to be had after this recording. Then again, they are more of a casual gremlin, so that makes sense in some regard. Bowing medalist memory. Alright. No other things. What song? Actually, you know, I can go to my music player on my phone. Oh, yeah. That's a good song to listen to. Watch out, you don't push me any further, any further. You're not the only one walking around with a loaded gun. This little girl is capable of murder if you hurt her. But where you going? I'm glad I avoided a lot of bullshit like this because I decided to be honest in my greediness, in my exploration and otherwise, instead of trying to pretend that I could hold a monogamous relationship. Fucking hell. I'd rather. Well. Oh well, I guess we're not getting the dive down. Watch out, you don't push me any further, any further. Enjoying the song. Only one rocking around with a loaded gun. This little girl is capable of murder, 'cause you hurt her. Oh, don't push me over and don't you know, every girl is capable of murder. Watch out, or don't push me any further, any further. You're not the only one rocking around with a loaded gun. This little girl is capable of murder if you hurt her. You should know you never treat a girl like that. Got a good alibi, and my bag is all packed. The next one's gonna have the hammer roll back. Every girl is capable. Every girl. Watch out, you don't push me any further. But you fucking heard her. Every girl is capable of murder. If you heard her. Watch out, you don't push me any further. Any further. You're not the only one walking around with a loaded gun. This little girl is capable of murder. This little girl is capable of murder, 'cause you heard her. Mm, 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 mm. And it followed you home, would you be alone? Watch out, you don't push me any further, any further. You're not the only one walking around with a loaded gun. This little girl is capable of murder, 'cause you heard her. Every girl is capable of murder. Watch out, you don't push me any further. But you fucking heard her. Watch out, you don't push me any further, any further. You're not the only one walking around with a loaded gun. Tasty, tasty song. Every girl is capable of murder if you hurt her. Watch out, you don't push me any further, any further. You're not the only one walking around with a loaded gun. Little girls are capable of murder if you hurt her. Doesn't matter how smart you are. Kids are dangerous, regardless if they inhabit adult bodies or not. I think the thing that's most dangerous is a kid who feels like they're succeeding at being an adult when all they're doing is pretending to be one. Because if you shatter that reality, they start getting attitude real fast. Overgrown children, I call them. Can I pull this off? No, not quite. Oh well. Watch out, you don't push me any further, any further. You're not the only one walking around with a loaded gun. This little girl is capable of murder. Nina. That's another name I go by. Nina. That's all I think of myself as. At my smallest point, that is all I am. That's not to say to remedy what I said earlier about overgrown children, that's not to say that every adult, true adult, has no childishness in them. But it's more to say that mature people accept their own childishness and quirks rather than try to pretend them away. Meanwhile, overgrown children try to pretend that they're not children. They try to say that they're a fully functioning adult when they don't even know what a fully functioning adult is. They've got the idea of it, the outline, the absence, the image, the expectation, but they don't understand the real emotional capacity, the weight of what it means to be mature, because they don't allow themselves the space to be immature. And it's kind of sad. So they kind of trap themselves in a permanent purgatory where they're trying to outrun their own immaturity. And yet in doing so, they end up exemplifying their own immaturity in the process. It's different for each person in different ways. Someone may be really mature in one capacity or territory, but not another. And so you can't say that you're better than someone else because they may know something that you don't in a territory that you never visited. And that's one of the reasons why I try my best to just respect people, even if I don't understand them. Respect and restraint are not the same thing as it being a doormat, though. Alright, what's the next song on my playlist, my phone's playlist? Alegria. Oh, the key detail for me saying all this is that I'm still struggling to accept my own inner childishness while making room for developing my own maturity. I don't know how to meet the standard metrics of living an adult life like other people do. If it weren't for the circumstances of the outside world lining up with generally good reasons for me to not actually have things figured out yet, I feel like would be a lot more pressure on me to meet societal expectations for who I should be, rather than being given the space to explore who I really am and build something out of that that I can sustain for myself, let alone share with others. Let yourself go. early on in my life, I tried to repress Ira into oblivion, only to eventually accept that she's a part of me. Because, yeah, Anola's the expression of ourselves when we try to fit in. Everything we've learned from Anola's desire to feel like they have a place to belong. Ira is everything that we felt was just us on the autistic and more feral side. I'm gonna stand here for a moment and switch songs. Wholesome's Weeping is good. Idiotic Warfare! That was a good listen earlier today. There we go. Bright shadows. No, nah, I want to. Don't know why I did that. Oh no, I figured it out. Auto habit. Because I changed the route, and then it just kind of picked up in the context that it thought made sense. Advanced autopilot. Ooh, run away, run away, run away. Am I really feeling like listening to embodying the energy of Runaway right now? Not really, no. It's a good song. Defrag. That one definitely fits a bit better. Apparently it doesn't fit well enough to contain my ADHD brain. Jeez. Are you sure, brain? Alright. Right here, right now, I put the offer out, and I didn't chase you down. I know you see it. You run with me, and I can cut you free out of the watery walls you keepin'. So trade that typical for something colorful, and if it's crazy, live a little crazy. Green of conventional, or you can risk it all and see. Don't you wanna get away from the same old part you gotta play? 'Cause I got what you need, so come and you take a ride. I'll take you to the other side. You do like you do, or you can do like me. Then in the cage, or you'll finally break the key. Oh, Okay, my friend, you wanna cut me in. Scientifically, but it just won't happen. But thanks, but no, I think I'm good to go. 'Cause I've enjoyed the life you say I'm trapped in. Now I admire you, yeah, I'll show you do. You're onto something, really, it's something. We don't pick up peanut shells. Munch, get over here. I can't exactly turn camera with one hand as easily as I do with two hands. And I don't need you looking at me from a distance to cause stress upon my mind because you're unsure if what you want is accessible or not. Yeah, I know you didn't mean anything by it. But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little. Just let me give you the freedom to dream and it will wake you up and cure your aching. Take your walls and start unbreaking. Now that's a deal that seems worth taking. But I guess I'll leave that up to you. Always fun to enjoy my music. I'd give you 7, we can shake and make it happen. I wasn't more than sorting. 18 would be just fine. Why not just go ahead and ask for nickels on the dime? 15, I'd do 8, 12, maybe 9, 10. Don't you wanna get away? 'Cause I got what we need, so Alright, close door. Sorry, Mom. I'll get the door. Hope you sleep well. Oh, I'm sorry. Obvious. Yeah, okay. Alright, love you. Okay, so I've gotten better at my volume control to the point where Mom could sleep through it without problem, but then she woke up and she couldn't ignore it. That's improvement. It's an omen. You can't run. You just run your automation now. The writing's on the wall. It won't go away. It's an omen. Ah. 2,000 will do. Music is like the radio of the heart. That sounds like an oxymoron. It's probably an oxymoron. I can't think up clever things to say all the time. I don't think I'd want to. Having some time to just chill out and not give a shit is nice. Uh, that is one MP3 that I am glad I still have. Though I do believe the title is different from the actual song name. Nice guys, finished last. Nah? Oh, Ballad of a Nice Guy. Okay, different song. Nice guys finish last, that's why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really wanna do. But you only bait that once, so I'll give it my best try to treat you the way you want me to. I never open the door or pull out your chair. You can tell me how your day was, but I don't really care. And if you ever get cold, you'll just have to hack it. Cause I'd be cold too if I gave you my jacket. Like, whoa, whoa, you ain't sitting out front. Front is for the homies, you can sit in the trunk. This fucking song. Nice tries, finish last, that's why they'll treat you like trash. It's not what they really wanna do. You only bait that one, so they'll give it their best try to treat you the way you want them to. I'ma beat you in every competition, getting at with girls. You better get my permission. Wait, no, I take that back. Can't go. House is on tonight. That's my favorite show. You like fat and stress? Hell yeah, you do. They just eat the language. Cows go moo. Fucking yeesh. Do I really follow along and believe in this song? Not really. But behind the scenes, she means the world to me. I want to tell her that she's beautiful, show her that she's loved, or that she's scared, tell her how much I care. But that won't win her heart, because nice tries finish last, that's why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really want to do. You only date bad ones, so I'll give it my best try to treat you the way you want me to. Oh. Fucking comedy. Comedy created by generational fucking trauma. Jeez. Inai! Ino? Inai? Ino. What is the difference between the pronunciations? And that is probably like two entirely different words. Sometimes I feel like everybody's got a problem. Sometimes I feel like nobody wants to solve them. There's so many people say we're never gonna make it, but I know we're gonna get through this. Close your eyes and please don't let me go. Close your eyes and let me let you go, go, go. Take my hand tonight. Let's not think about tomorrow. Take my hand tonight. We can find some place to go. 'Cause our hearts are lost forever, and our love will never die. Take my hand tonight. One more time. Hey, hey. Enjoying music. Young lights and we're lost in the moment. You know this piece that's relying on the pavement. Don't take my hand tonight. Let's not think about tomorrow. Take my hand tonight. We can find some place to go. 'Cause our hearts are lost forever, and our love will never die. Take my hand tonight, one last time. I would like to remind anyone listening to this that at the current moment I am just vibing out to my music. I know it would be nice to live a fantasy that I'm singing this out to someone, but reality is there's no one for me to sing out to. So I'm just letting myself enjoy this. To be authentically me without worrying about whether or not someone hears it. Someone isn't going to hear it. Which means I have all the freedom to be the dork that I am. We can find some place to go, 'cause our hearts are lost forever, and our love will never die. Take my hand tonight, one last time. Hand tonight, let's not think about tomorrow. Take my hand tonight. We can find some place to go. Is it? Damn it, that went through the door? It went through the door, didn't it? Bugger. Hope you sleep well, Mom. I'll turn down the music. Love you. Fuck it. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. The things I listened to when I was a fucking teenager in high school. Even as I kept myself from getting into relationships because fucking I knew I had issues. Thank you for walking with me, little butterfly. I'll see you around. Why are you still here? You're free to go. I'll be okay. I know it's just a game mechanic, but it's still very endearing to me. Bye. Oh, another one joined me. There we go. Oh, I didn't know there was... Sure. Oh, I've got a good chunk of songs in my archive that are just have the word lost in them. Regardless of if the person I over-idealized exists or not, I'm sure the Densdorf themselves will find their own way forward. Not because of me or anyone else, but because they have that strength within them. Not loud and big for everyone to see. Something small that got them this far. world doesn't need heroes, it needs real people. People that fight together and support each other. Not blindly, not based on ideology or whatnot, but just on the fact that we're all still here. If I ever get asked this question by someone who's actually known me, I'll say it point blank. To hate you for struggling with your own issues would be the same as hating myself for not being perfect. I can't afford that. I can't afford to hate myself if I'm going to get things done. Well, that works out. People will carry their past with them forever, but that does not mean they will be defined by it forever. That does not mean that their past is all their worth. People are worth their futures, their presents, their misunderstandings, and nuances. There's enough people down there. They don't need me right now. Alright, what's the next song? No, I don't want to listen to color bars. Phantom Look, however, hell yeah. At least 6 songs with the word phantom in them. Wait, what? Okay, so by the standards of delusion space, that green little orb confirmed a silent thought I had amongst myself, which is that when I'm listening to those, like, psychic interpretation videos, that I'm going to be hearing a mixture of things meant for me and things meant for elsewhere. And and the part of the video I was thinking about before that orb burst and revealed its color was something about fire trucks? Don't know. It was an interesting video to watch. Seems to be seems to be a new area of entertainment that's just kind of easy for me to unwind with. Because I don't actually have to take it 100% seriously or wait for it to drop the info. I can just let it be. Which is nice. What the fuck? Okay, that usually just doesn't happen. Cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's another bird. Another type of bird that'll be included as being associated with bile. Vulture. you jump. Yeah. Should be about enough. If it isn't, oh well. I'm done for the night. One moment. I know this hasn't changed, but figured why not. The fuck was that? Two red dots. Give. It's been a long day. I hope you all have a good day, good night, whatever time or non-time it is. If it isn't good, you're feeling stuck, lonely, lost, confused, scared, or otherwise, well, I hope that either improves, stays manageable, or at the very least, that you're able to find some place to vent from without hurting yourself or others if you can so help it. My name is Flicker. I am dead tired, so I'll be seeing you all in the next recording or something. I don't know. Did we already collect the brick? I feel like we haven't, but I could be wrong. No, there's the brick. Okay. There we go. Got it. Bye-bye. Oh, God. Oh, geez, I hope you're all doing well, my gremlins. I really do.